Hi, my lovely people. Guys, let's get right on to this topic. Today, who are we talking about? Olivia. Olivia. Y'all, okay. I know there's a lot of people who don't follow Patreon or her TikTok or her Instagram, but Olivia was out in these streets and she was looking very suspicious. Apparently, she was, HIGH. She was tooted and booted, getting her Tony Montana on, okay? Now, does it surprise me? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. First off, let's just go back down memory lane for 1 second, okay? Let's not forget that Olivia got out here and exposed the whole Mamiana gang when they were on the Mamiana vacation. And she said, we all tried that, little powder. We all tried it. Now, let me just say one thing, and this is just what I think, okay? If the alleged things that Olivia says was true, I believe it is true. I mean, look at the crew. They look like they would dibble and dabble. I'm sorry, it has to be said. But as a woman, as a content creator, and just as a person in general, do you think if they all got together and was getting tooted and booted together on a vacation, it was the first time that they went down memory lane? Oh, absolutely not. I'm sorry. Let's take a look at Chrissy's exes. They look like they've been tooted and booted and she's been introduced to it. Sorry, has to be said. Ming, we know her husband had an addiction problem. Therefore, she probably was introduced to it. Olivia is a party girl and Jasmine is a ding dong head. So therefore, with the four of them, I think it to be true. I mean, that's just my opinion, and just like an opinion, everybody has one, just like a booty hole, right? Okay, but anywho, if you're gonna come out and just blatantly say we all did it, we all did it, did we think that when she was dating Brandon or Zolo that they weren't all participating in something? I mean, even Zolo came out and said, and like I said, y'all, I got the pictures, but I ain't getting struck and I ain't getting sued for putting them out. Of it, of it. Y'all know it, of it. I mean, I've always told y'all she's a little something, but just in case I don't understand, you know, why anybody would think any differently. I mean, at least, and I ain't saying this to be y'all know I just keep it raw and real. I ain't saying it to be funny, but at least if it's a drug addiction or alcoholism problem, it may make more sense to what she's doing because let's just see, she's lost her children. They're gone. They done flew bye bye Blackbird. They're gone. What else? Her home, she has lost. Her mind, she has lost. These make believe baby stories and breastfeeding stories and this, that, and the third is like, y'all didn't think she was on something? I'm like, all these stories that she keep coming up with. Her baby daddy is sending her gifts through Amazon to her home. Okay, he done supposedly bought furniture, beds, this, that. He's on special assignment. He don't exist. He's the invisible man. Then one day he is just lives a little too far from her, and this, that, and the third. We ain't seen or heard of him even coming to see the baby. And Olivia's traveling all around the world with the daggone baby, cross country, Florida to Texas, back to Florida, Florida to California, back to Florida, California, Texas, Florida. I mean, these are across the maps. And yet, all the dad has done was send you a battery on Amazon. Girl, mm-mm. Something ain't making sense. All I can say is this right here. I do believe that she is back on the wagon of her foolery. If you guys do not know the, Kokiani history, when you do things like that, it only stays in your system for 3 days. Okay. So therefore, she probably can go pee in it. She can party for about 2, 3 days, lay down for 3 days, like when she was stuck in the bed. Oh, I'm so tired. I can't get up. I'm pregnant. You can lay in the bed for 2, 3 days, wear it off, then go back out and pee in a cup for a judge, and to each his own. To each his own. I do believe that along the line with this custody battle, she did test positive for something, and her mental is off. I mean, blame it on something. I will say this: at least she has something to blame it on now. At least maybe she can say, got me a little addiction, guys, and I can't focus straight. But we know Olivia would never come out and say that. But getting on here and just for anyone who's wondering, like, Storm, what are you talking about? She made a video and her eyes were crisscrossed. She was looking a little pale in the face. Her words were slurring, and she actually said, "Boy, I'm fucked up." Like, what? That's what she said out of her own mouth. So If you haven't seen the video, of course, I'm not going to post it because I'm not going to get struck. But it is all around YouTube. And a lot of people are like, Storm, did you see it? Yes, I seen it. I seen everything. I seen it numerous times. And I've seen her sit there on the bed with filters on and talk about she's drinking apple juice when she was really hitting the bottle, and then would go in the bathroom and come out talking about, y'all just am feeling sick, sniffing and snorting around like Jasmine with her allergies. Olivia, this ain't cute, girl. This ain't cute. You over there on YouTube all the time. You done went back to Patreon. You're always on Instagram. You're making money, but you have nothing to show for it. Huh. I'm going to say it's a dealer somewhere between Florida, Texas, and Cali. Ooh, there's a dealer somewhere that's getting his pockets laced. Do you hear me? His pockets is looking stackable off Olivia. And at this point, if that's the life you're going to live and that's the, path you want to take, stop dragging these children into it. Maybe that's why last month, guys, she made the post that she did. I'm done with this. One day they'll understand that I love them and I fought for them and they'll come back. She's given up on everything because she's focused on one thing, that Tony Montana, and how to make money to keep that Tony Montana close to her. So don't this make y'all wonder, since she's getting on here and she's obviously been drinking, smoking, and tooting, doesn't that make y'all wonder how far of a lie she went to? Because last week she just uploaded a video with the baby on her boob saying that she was breastfeeding. So if you're somewhere saying, oh boy, I'm all effed up, excuse me, you're giving that effed up baby milk to him? Excuse me? You're going to give him, Raquel's baby, because you had him lashed onto your boob, according your effed up baby milk. Come on now, y'all. Come on. We just got to be a little bit smarter. And over here, the storm chasers are a little smarter. Olivia is out here living her best life. She's going where she wants to go. She's doing what she wants to do. As a grown woman, as a mother, if she feels comfortable living in someone's basement and she feels comfortable of sitting there making up stories about a baby daddy, and if she feels comfortable about fake breastfeeding and everything else, guys, you got to now say, hey, now I see where it's coming from. It's actually coming from the fact that she's out here. She's a little cuckoo, and it's not in the brain. She's a little addicted. She's a little addicted. So, Olivia, girl, just let me say this. It's not a cute look. The judge, even if you bounce from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, the drudge, come on now, can still see what you're doing. So I guess you just decided, I'm going to go all out, be raw. I'm going to be jacked up on camera. I don't care. I gave up on my kids, because the judge is still watching. And don't think Gerard and Nisha ain't watching either, while they over there filming TikToks and going to water parks and going on vacation and living their best life, keeping your kids' hair done, feeding your kids, doing all of this, and you get to sit here and party. She needs to be booted out of the mommy sector. She is officially not a mommy. She needs to be booted on up out of here. So if anybody's getting tooted and booted, it should be Olivia. She should be out of here. Girl, the kids you came on camera with no longer exist. They are gone in the wind. Goodbye, Olivia. You should be canceled. I believe it. Y'all, see you in the comments. This girl is way too much for me. I will get to going on her. She is a sad excuse of a person at this point. I'll see you guys in the comment. I love you guys.